Hello, today I'll be doing Spec, doing functions and sketching graphs. Alright. Questions. So first question says find Oh, sneezing. Alright. So close the microphone. So F inside G. I don't know how to say this. I forgot to say this. This is the question. Given that f of x is 2ex and that g of x is log e or half x. Yeah. Okay. So basically f inside, okay, this means g is inside f. So basically f g x is basically f of x, but instead of x we put whatever is in g. Okay, so basically log e a half x means that whatever this is, okay, so e to the power of whatever this is should get us a half x. And right now there is a e to the power of this. That means that just equals 2 a half x. Yeah, and then that just x. So x is the answer. And it was a multiple choice question, but we can do it. You have to do it anyways. And for the next question, it's an easy first question. I think this topic gets harder, but I don't know. I'm doing these fast. I have to solve the inequality. X squared take 4 smaller or equal to 2. Okay, so basically we don't like the 2 here, and because x squared, I can make x1 and be -3, or I can make it 2 and become 0. If it makes this 0, this doesn't work anymore. This side is undefined, so then I can't move this over here. So I just have to -2 on each side. So basically I'll just do -4 and then -2 is smaller or equal to 0 because I'm -2 on both sides. And then I can make the 2 and to have the same denominator, so I can put them together. So that's just 2x squared take 4, x squared take 4. And then basically I can just combine them together, so that's just x squared take 2x squared take plus 8. That's x squared take 4, 0. And now what I can do is I can simplify the top. So that's just 8 minus x squared equal to x squared take 4 smaller equal to 0. Okay, so basically this is a function. I'll find the domain of this where it's smaller than or equal to 0. Okay, so basically it equals 0 when the top is 0. So x could potentially be square root 8, which is plus or minus square root 2 for this thing to equal 0, and basically 2 square root 2 I mean. So that means x should be bigger or equal to 2 square root 2, or x should be smaller or equal to 2 square root and -2 square root 2. So basically this will look, I'm not sure, I think it'll look something like that. That means there's actually no, I think it looks like that or something. I don't know. I think it looks something like that, maybe. Like, okay, I don't know, because obviously there's two answers for x on the bottom, so there should be two asymptotes. So I believe it could be like that. I'm not sure. Okay, if it's like that, that means I want the area under when x is equal to smaller than 0. Okay, so for y to be smaller than equal to 0, so I basically want these and also these. So I found these two, which is like there, but I need to find the middle, and the middle is just in between the asymptotes. So the asymptotes are at x equals plus or minus 2, so that means x just have to be between them, but they can't equal or it becomes undefined. So have to be bigger than -2 and be have to be bigger than smaller than 2. So that means x, okay, I don't know, for x as a real, x is 2 square root 2, x, okay, I don't know, put this in the middle, because, actually no, wait, I do -2 square root 2 is, that's wrong. Should be, well, actually no, that's right. Okay. Whoa. Okay, you know what? I'll just do it in any order. X have to be equal bigger to 2 square root 2, in between -2 and 2. 2, or it can be smaller than -2 square root 2. I don't have enough space. Alright. That's good enough. That should be it for the solving the inequality. That's it for these questions. Bye bye.